So whenever Amazon put out that release a couple of days ago about the creator connections and said, you don't have to put links on your campaigns anymore, we all kind of went like, oh, good, because it was a pain to do. And they said that if you didn't, they'd spank your little butt. So we were all doing them. I mean, I automated that through the Amazing Influencers Toolkit, that extension I made for Amazon influencers. But it was still a pain in the butt, especially if you were doing it manually and if you had a few hundred or 500 campaigns. But so they said, okay, you don't have to do that anymore, which on the surface looks like, okay, whew, that's one less thing we have to do. But I said in that video why it's important to still do it, because Amazon is going to continue to push creators and brands together for collaboration purposes. And when your link is not on those campaigns, they can't see your content, which means they're not going to be interested in working with you. So continuing to place your links on those campaigns is still important. It's just now your little butt's not going to get whooped, right, by Amazon. But that's actually not the best thing about this particular change. Whenever I sat back and looked at it and it hit me, this has more to do with, look, the links restricted you on which campaigns you could participate with. You could only participate on campaigns which you had links for, ergo, which you had made some piece of content for. But when they remove the requirement for links, they're also removing the requirement for content to be required. You don't have to have content to participate on any campaign now. And what I'm getting ready to show you is going to take that and it's going to show you how to make more money on the money you are already making on the products that you're already selling without any extra work done. Because look, if you're earning on a product, earn more. Okay, thank you, Creator Connections. I'm having some trouble putting my words in the right sequence, so instead of telling you, I'm going to show you exactly what it is I'm talking about. If you don't know, my name is Rob. I've been in the influencer program for 2 years. I'm here sharing my tips, tricks, and advice. These are things I've learned along the way, both good and bad, to hopefully help you make more money in the program. So if that sounds good to you, like it's in your wheelhouse, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you get halfway through this video and you find that it is actually helpful, then maybe also hit the like button too, because yes, I like likes. I think I'm your Amazon influencer guy. Okay, so over on the storefront right now, and you might be looking at this screen going, well, what the hell am I looking at here? So this is one of the features on the Amazing Influencers Toolkit extension for Amazon influencers called the Content Gap. With the Content Gap, you'll upload your 90-day sales history from Amazon, and it's going to cross-reference your sales report with your storefront and all the IDs on your storefront. And it's going to go, okay, you sold this ID, for example, but we don't see that ID anywhere on your storefront. So what it thinks is you sold something that you don't actually have content for. And it's like, well, why? How did you get the credit for it? Now, it's probably because it's related to something else. But if this particular product had other influencer videos on it, you probably shouldn't have got the credit because those videos would have got watched and they would have got credit. So this is like an indicator, a good way to go like, okay, point your finger in the direction where a product might need content for me so you can make more money. Now you're going to find that sometimes the results here are invalid because of the way that Amazon tags variations and parents and stuff. So if you run across this and you find some entries that are invalid, all you have to do is you click this button right here. It removes that from the list and you're never going to see it again, right? But the other thing that happens here is when it's analyzing your sales report and it's comparing it to your storefront, it's actually creating a new list of IDs. And it's going to go through your entire sales report. It's going to extract your store IDs. We're going to throw them away because we don't want them for this. We already do them for the regular storefront fetch. We're not going to do them here. And what you're left with is a list of IDs from your sales report, IDs that you're selling and making money on already that we want to check and see if there's campaigns for. Because as I said before, now that there is no barrier between you and Creator Connections campaign, you can participate in any campaign that you want. And if you have products on your sales report that are already selling and have campaigns, gosh, wouldn't it be nice to make more money on those? You can now. You don't have to have the link. You don't have to have the content. All you have to do is participate in the campaign. And if that product sells, you're going to make the normal commission and then the Creator campaign commission on top of that. And look, I just ran my own test. I had 450 IDs that it was checking, which, by the way, I put a minimum of 2, like the ID had to sell twice. If it was only one time, I did not include it on this list because I feel like if a product only sold once in 90 days, it may never sell again. I feel like 2, still low, but it was kind of like at least like, okay, that's got a little bit of a heartbeat. So I got all of these IDs here. Now these are IDs that were on my sales report. I made money on them. They're selling and have they have campaigns now available for them. And now that I don't have to have a link, now that I don't have to have content for them, what am I going to do? I'm going to join every freaking one of these, because if it's been selling, there's a chance it's going to continue to sell. And if it's going to continue to sell and I can make money, I want to make more money. Don't you want to make more money? If you're already doing the work and somebody says, here's $1 or $2, which one do you want for the same thing? I'll take the $2, please. And that's really what's happening here. Removing the link thing, removing the content requirement means you can participate in anything that you want and rejoice in the additional commissions from sales that you're not doing anything extra to create or to cause or to earn. Now, of course, the question here might be, well, fine, I'll just join a whole bunch of campaigns. I'll join 130,000 campaigns, and that way anything that I sell should be covered. Okay, cool. So spend a week doing that, joining 130,000 campaigns, and then just wait for the email from Amazon that comes in that says you've been abusing creator connections and you've put your account at risk of termination, which I have no doubt that they're going to be monitoring that with this, because this does open the floodgates a little bit. So doing it like this, where you're saying, I'm already selling these things. Because of me, these things are selling. It is precise. It is an exact list based off of your sales report that you are causing additional sales to happen. Why should you not be earning the additional commissions? This isn't about not having to put links on anymore. I think that whenever we first saw that news, we were like, good. Oh, good. No more links. That's not the point here. The point here is that we don't need links, which means we don't need content, which means all we have to do is make sales on products, even if we don't have content on them already, and we get to reap the rewards of those additional commissions. I said I was excited. That was a lot of talking real fast. So what do you got to do here? One, make sure you have the Amazing Influencers Toolkit downloaded. It's free to download from the Google extension store. Link is going to be down in the description below. The check content gap IDs is one of the paid features on there. It's currently $14.99 a month, or you can pay for a full year at $99 if you want to end up doing that. There's a bunch of other free features on there as well if you want to go and check that out. Otherwise, do what you're already doing. What you are already doing cause these things to already be selling. Let's hope they continue to sell, because now you've got a campaign for them and you're going to make more money. Hopefully this was helpful. I have more updates coming for you guys on the extension. I got a few more things that I'm working out. I got a storefront audit coming on the way, which is going to be really exciting. So that's it. We'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.